Tokyo is huge, yet in just 24 hours there's so much you can experience.
Not a lot of tourists, just us.
Come here, it's worth it.
Join us today as we take you through some of Tokyo's most iconic places, from temples to vibrant neighborhoods and beyond.
Today is our first day here in Japan, and our goal for today is to explore, to find some delicious food, and try not to die because it's really hot.
My last words from yesterday were, we are not going to complain about the weather.
It's hot.
Hey, we are not complaining.
I'm sweating.
First sentence. It's all.
I'm a sweaty mess.
That means that you are properly hydrated.
Our first stop today is located in the middle of busy Tokyo and it's called Meiji Jingu. This place was built for Emperor Meiji, who helped make Japan modern. This Shinto shrine is surrounded by over 100,000 trees, which offers a stark contrast to Tokyo's urban landscape, definitely making you forget that you're actually in the middle of the city. When you walk through its big gates, it feels like you're in old Japan, remembering a time when things were changing but traditions stayed.
It's actually pretty cool that we made it kind of early here because there's not a lot of people. It's 9 o'clock, I've been up since 2, you've been up since 4, still jet lagged. I'm assuming this gets packed later throughout the day. Not a lot of tourists, just us.
You can buy amulet to bring you good luck. You can choose what do you need good luck for, childbirth or health or good job, finding love. So you will take your gift, your financial gift. You'll write down the prayer, put it in the envelope and leave it here for monks to pray for you.
Even though the early September heat and humidity were intense in Japan, traveling during this time had its perks. With it being the low season, we were able to get some affordable flight tickets from the US to Tokyo. Additionally, the lack of tourists meant fewer crowds everywhere we visited. Sure, we were drenched in sweat all the time,
Take a shower because I'm drenched in sweat.
but at least we didn't have to deal with a lot of people everywhere. The exception was Team Labs. There was still a lot of people there, even in low season, but that story we'll share in a future video. Being in Japan for the first time was nearly overwhelming for us. Almost emotional, actually. For me, coming originally from Ecuador, setting foot in Tokyo was like living a dream. Growing up, I didn't know anyone who took vacations to Japan or Europe. It just wasn't really a thing where I'm from. So trust me, we were deeply appreciative and grateful for the opportunity to be here.
We haven't even been here for 24 hours, but we noticed how everybody just is so polite. Like, we were at that pond right now and there was a lady behind us and she just stepped back and gave us like our time and some distance so we can appreciate that moment. That's pretty awesome. So this is what it's supposed to look like in the spring. In the summer, which I think we just missed, autumn, which we haven't, we also missed. We're right in between summer and autumn and winter. Still pretty awesome though.
Even though it's close to busy areas like Shibuya, Meiji Jingu feels very different. It's a mix of nature and history. If you're in Tokyo, you should definitely visit Meiji Jingu. It's a peaceful place that shows a different side of Tokyo.
You're not gonna help me, huh? It tells me how much money is there, but
Maybe it's out of it?
oh, that's why it's red. 110. Yes, please. Victory.
Good job.
We just made it to Shinjuku Gyoen National Garden. I probably butchered all of these names, but it's definitely worth to come here. You have to pay 500 yen, but take your time and just enjoy. It's so serene. You're in the middle of city, but it's so peaceful. There's formal English garden, rose garden you can visit. There's tea house. There are restaurants, coffee shops. Come here. It's worth it.
That is crazy to think that this is one of the biggest cities in the world and there's so much green around it, and this is like in the middle of the city and it feels like you're on the outskirts of the city in the countryside. It's so green, so beautiful.
Water? It's ice.
I need it. And now it's time to go find some food. Let's go. Food.
We typically don't talk about food in our videos for two main reasons. First, we are not culinary experts. And second, I doubt you enjoy watching us overly express our delight in every single bite we captured with our camera. However, this was our first traditional Japanese meal since arriving in Tokyo, so I thought, what the hell? While I can't recall all the specifics of what we ate, the presentation was beautiful. And it also was delicious. This was also our first encounter to normal sized food portions since we left the United States. Turns out, you don't need oversized meals to feel satisfied and energized. Go figure.
Tiny van life. We're trying to figure out where to go. It's our first time using the subway here in Tokyo, so we'll see.
I don't want to charge it, so I cannot get tickets here. They're saying that Shinjuku is the busiest subway station on the world, so it was nice meeting you. I want to see if there is the way we can get paper tickets. It seems like we don't need that.
At this moment, we were somewhat confused. We initially believed we needed a separate ticket on top of our Suica card, thinking we could pay for that ticket using the Suica card itself. However, we were wrong.
We're making it to the ticket. Well, actually, we don't know. We're trying to make it.
Oh, I got it.
She's got it.
The Suica card itself is your ticket. Just simply tap it at the gate and you're all set to go.
The local train bound for Motomachi Chukagai is arriving at track 3.
In 4 minutes, we will be there in Meiji Jingu Haruko station.
AC.
Feels good. Oh, that's cool. They actually tell you numbers. So now we'll be F14. We're going to F15.
So one stop?
Yes.
So the next stop is ours?
Not this one, the next one. This is so well marked. Or we are just so good.
I think we also need to highlight how good Tokyo's subway system is. Arguably, the world's best. While we're not gonna dive deep into how to use it on this video, even as newcomers to this giant city, we were able to understand it right away. All you need is your Suica card and Google Maps, and you're all set. Also, each stop is announced in both Japanese and English.
The local train bound for Motomachi Chukagai is arriving at track 3.
Every train is obsessively on time all the time, and every station we encountered was remarkably clean.
For me?
For you.
I don't think so.
Everything is so well marked, color coded, numbered, English commented. It's perfect. It's really easy. Ooh, we need to lower temperature.
Oh my god, it's hot. Now, I'm gonna take a quick break, take a shower because I'm drenched in sweat, and then we're going back out.
Yes.
That's not nice.
Let's find some food.
Following a long and much-needed rest, we ventured out with the specific goal of indulging in as much food as possible. Since we walked all day, we felt like we earned it. Our journey took us through the bustling Shibuya crossing, which was as chaotic as its reputation suggests. Eventually, we stumbled upon a small sushi restaurant. While Kat loves sushi, it's not really my thing. But being in Japan, I felt compelled to try authentic sushi, like raw fish sushi. To my surprise, it wasn't too shabby, and the salmon was actually delicious.
You know what's fascinating for me? How lively these places are. All these people are probably on their way home from work and they stop by to give a little bit of money, to pray, to pay their respect.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, I think it makes sense.
We're back for more. Where are we right now?
We are in Shinjuku neighborhood in little part of in Shinjuku, which is called Golden Gai.
It's awesome. There's a ton of tiny little bars. And I'm sweating. Again. A lot. In the United States, not really popular or allowed to smoke indoors, bars or restaurants. Not so much here. Lots of people smoking inside the tiny little bars. So, different cultures. You want a cold beer?
Of course, of course. I want to take a swim in it.
This is such a cool spot. It's beautiful.
You're welcome.
Different. Thanks, Chica Checa. Thanks for navigating us here.
I thought you were saying thank for nothing.
Thanks for nothing. Man, this spot is so unique. I've never really seen anything like this. 2 beers? Yeah, thank you.
There were 5 of us in that bar, including the bartender, and the place was packed. But those beers, in that heat, they really felt like heaven.
That's what I was hoping for.
It seems like this area it's got a lot of things going on. There's a lot of entertainment, a lot of adult entertainment. I would say you should definitely check it out. But if you have kids, you just skip it. Tokyo is crazy. There's so many people. It's a huge city, but for all that craziness that it is, it's so well designed. This is a city that was built for people, not cars. Amazing subway system. Areas that are meant just for pedestrians or mostly for pedestrians, which in such a massive city is hard to believe that they actually decide to prioritize people over cars. Super impressive.
It's extremely well organized chaos.
That's so well put. Tokyo feels like a super safe city. We've actually heard that Tokyo is a safe city and Japan as a whole is a very safe country. Of course, I imagine that like in any other big city, you have to be careful with certain things in certain places, but
Yeah, don't be stupid.
don't be walking around in the middle of the night with a camera pointing at you. Is Tokyo safe? If you've been to Tokyo, if you live in Tokyo, comment down below. Let us know. Today's been such an amazing first day here in Japan. We're just getting started, but I think that's gonna be it for today. Hope you all enjoyed this video.
See you soon, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
ありがとうございました。ステッカーを配ってるんです。